Okay, just a forewarning here. This video is just completely impromptu. I just kind of rant because of this newest Big Loser episode, and I just pulled Bill into Discord. I'm like, man, I need somebody to rant to. So my thought process isn't really uniform, and I just kind of jump topic to topic. But man, this episode pissed me the fuck off, and I'll probably make an episode of these weekly, maybe with a little bit more prep time, because I just watched the episode. I'm like, man, I'm so fucking geared up. I just got to rant about this before I fucking just forget it. I'm gonna link it below, and because you can watch the episode on YouTube, and this shit is just so fucking ridiculous. It actually makes me mad. Is somebody who's lost 160 pounds to see this kind of shit, and all the people I've met in the gym who are trying to lose weight, who are trying to really do it and not trying to do this crash diet bullshit that's just not gonna work. The dude in this episode says he lost 160 pounds, or he lost 150, then gained 160, and he's the first he's the first person eliminated. And it's okay, he, even if he stayed on the show longer, it's not gonna teach him shit. The Biggest Loser is just the biggest bunch of bullshit. What I would actually love to see is there's a bunch of people on YouTube, like Obese to Beast. There's people on Instagram, like King SPK, I don't know their names off the top of my head, but I got a bunch of people. I'll talk about them all at some point. People who have lost a bunch of weight. I would love to see YouTube fitness personalities do a Biggest Loser themselves. There's actually one that maybe I'll talk about next week of somebody who is training somebody losing weight. There are such better ways to do this, and this fucking episode just got me so fired up. So when this transitions here, you're just gonna see me rant, and I'm not gonna lie, I hopped out of the shower. I hate my hair. I hate wearing this stupid headset because it makes my face look really oval. I'm carrying a lot of water weight right now, so it's just, I've gained 20 pounds. Just I hate the way I look, but holy fuck, I just had to rant about it, and I'll probably do this until the show's over because it makes me mad. Just absolutely pisses me off. Okay, so the Biggest Loser caught so much flack because of the way they portrayed their diet crashes and their fitness regimen with these overweight people. 90% of the people on that show gained all their weight and more of it back. So the Biggest Loser for the longest time was in such a bad spotlight. It's been canceled for 4 years, and they bring it back saying that it's going to be different, all this shit. And it's not. They, as far as I know, the show's only going to run for 8 to 12 weeks. Okay, so it's a really short amount of time. And they've got 2 new trainers. Now, one of them is a chick who said she's lost 150 pounds. Hey, which is great because she's been there and she's done that. And then on the other flip side, they have this male trainer who was kind of on the opposite spectrum, where he was obsessed with being lean and all this shit, to the point where on camera he admits that before competition weigh-ins, he would cut unhealthily, do his whatever, and then binge, which I thought was fucking ironic because before their weigh-in for the first fucking week, he's got all these people pushing to the point of failure before a weigh-in later that evening, which just dumps water weight. It doesn't dump fat, so you're teaching people to dump water weight before a weigh-in, and water weight does not fucking matter. So that I didn't understand. Some of these people are 400 pounds, and they don't really talk about anything. They just group all these people together and burn them out to the point where they're puking on their first fucking workout. And that is why people don't like going to the fucking gym. They don't like that. You should not do that. And these people are not wearing heart rate monitors at all, okay? It's so fucking weird. And this dude is on the treadmill telling his trainer, hey, I've got a cramp right now. And she's like, are you hurt? Are you injured? No? Well, then keep fucking going. It's are you stupid? Come on, man. You're going to discourage these people so fucking much. And people who, this is all entertainment. There's no education here. It's just shock value. That's all it is. And their first workout, yeah, they're puking. They don't talk about the fitness regimen. They have a flash on the screen saying that all these contestants had like their like physical ability, whatever, measured, or, you know, they took a bunch of tests. Their nutrition was all catered to them. But they don't fucking talk about any of that on the show, which is the most important fucking part. They just show people getting burned out. And then they have them run the fucking mile. Like, you cannot have a woman who's almost 400 fucking pounds run the mile in wherever the fuck they are, where I'm sure it's hot as shit. And it's like, these people are at the quarter mile mark and they look like they're about to keel over. Somehow, the fastest dude did it in 14 minutes at his weight, which is actually super impressive. But like, you have no idea the physical capabilities of any of these people. When I first started doing the mile, man, it took me 45 fucking minutes. Like, this one dude who's like 6'8" and he's well over 400, like, it might take him an hour to do the mile. You don't know. Like, that's too much, too fast. They don't talk about any of this shit. And then on the weigh-in, it's the same shit. Because so Biggest Loser is trying to regain credibility by not using the same format that they did, which was bullshit, but they are doing it again. They talk about weight percentages this time as like a measuring tool to measure, you know, who's going to stay on the show. Why don't they do body fat percentage? Who's lost body fat? I don't fucking care, because I like this thing I was talking about at work. You can manipulate your body weight so quickly. I'm using myself as a petri dish. I told my friends, look, man, there's this competition at work where this dude claims he lost 70 pounds in 30 fucking days. And you can manipulate that so fucking easy. And to prove that, I weighed myself, ate 3 days of fucking nonstop burritos and pizza, and I gained 30 pounds of water weight in 3 fucking days. It is so easy to manipulate this shit, and the scale is so pointless. So, like, they've got this, I don't remember who it was, but somebody lost like 20 pounds of weight in a week, okay, which is water. You know, it's like 90% water, because they don't have these people wearing fitness trackers. They don't talk about how much calories they're burning during these exercises, what their nutrition is. So it sets this highly unrealistic expectation that someone's going to decide they want to lose weight and lose 20 pounds in the first week and then lose 3 pounds next week, and they're going to give up. It's so fucking stupid. It is absolutely stupid. They should do body fat percentage. The entire first episode should just be them setting a baseline for these people, talking about their nutrition, talking about what energy expenditure they're going to have for all this shit. And each of these fucking trainers should have a workout catered to that person and their physical capabilities. Like, they even show a trailer for the next week episodes where they're doing some kind of obstacle run, and then they're like diving into this water pit with mud, and this chick breaks her fucking ankle in the second week while she's on a show surrounded by doctors and physical trainers who supposedly know what they're doing. And this chick is like 200 pounds overweight, and it looks like she's got a 2.5-foot jump into this water, and she breaks her fucking ankle. Like, that is insane. That is so fucking crazy. Like, this shit actually pisses me off so fucking much, because I watched this.
Bitch just broke her ankle?
Yeah. Well, we're going to see it. It's going to be for next week's episode. Like, you can watch this episode if you get super bored. It's on YouTube. It's on USA Network's YouTube. And they show, the clip for next week where she dives in, and it's a huge jump, and then they pull her out, and her ankle's broke. It's like, well, I guess she's going to get eliminated that week because she ain't going to lose any weight. And they do the same tactics of fear as a motivation, like negative reinforcement. Like, they say, you guys got all physicals before the show started. Well, you guys all have high cholesterol. He handpicked a couple of people. Okay, we all assume you have high cholesterol. One person's got type 2 diabetes and 2 people are pre-diabetic. Well, we all know that. You're all huge as fuck. You know, you can just assume that. Oh, these people have a 90% chance of dying to obesity. Yeah, we know that. That does not work. You know, like 10 years ago, I had cops outside of my house for an unrelated reason talking to me. Oh, yeah, they just had somebody die in their sleep, blah, blah, blah. You should lose weight because you might just die of sleep apnea. That didn't do shit to me, okay? Negative reinforcement does not care because everybody knows the consequences of this lifestyle that they choose, and it's the same. They don't fucking care. Nobody cares, okay? They don't. That whole like, think about your family, think about how it'll affect them. Like, people don't think about that shit when they're doing that. It's the same reason why that tactic doesn't work on people who are suicidal, okay? Because in that moment, they are not thinking about how it's going to affect anybody else at all. It's the same thing. They don't think about it. It's not on their mind. Maybe after the fact, but not during. It's just not on their spectrum of thought process at all. So this negative reinforcement does not fucking work. This show, they go into, maybe, like, they have the trainer talking to them of maybe why they gain this weight. These people should have fucking therapy while they're on this show because they're treating the symptom, not the cause. Like, it's so stupid. This shit is not gonna work. And it's the same shit they did before. And it absolutely pisses me off. Like, because I'm gonna see these people probably lose 150 pounds in 8 to 12 weeks, which is fucking insane. And in 2 years, I'm going to read about how they all gained back. Like, it's so crazy. It makes me so fucking mad. Absolutely makes me mad.
That's what they're probably just, it's like sales, man. They're selling what the people want. The people really
of course,
want
yeah.
Like,
it's
do they want legitimate advice, or or do they want the quick, oh hey, he did it in, did this in 3 weeks,
well, that's what I'm saying. This is
looking for.
Yeah, it's entertainment and shock value, and they're gonna sell shit. Man, I used to watch this show, and I've got books from back when I watched books I never read, and like, because you think like, yeah, this is it. You just bust your ass and you hate yourself while you do this, and that's what it is. But like, it doesn't work, and that's why 40% of America is obese right now. The only thing I think that this show could be really fucking good, right, is, yeah, if they have the shock value episodes for TV, but since USA is putting this shit on YouTube, why don't they have a bunch of unaired content about all this shit that is super important on their YouTube channel? And then if somebody wants to do that education on how they're doing this, they can look it up on YouTube. I want to know what these people's nutrition is for this diet that they're on. I want to know this fitness regimen they're on. I want to know, because me seeing somebody get on a scale and lose 14 pounds in a week doesn't mean anything to me. That could mean nothing. That means jack shit.
Makes a lot of sense.
God, like, it's so... Because, like I said, man, I watched this show and I tried it. Oh, you're hearing me rant for a second.
I just got fucking just shit on for something that happened.
I gotta mute Tuckle. But anyways, this shit makes me so fucking mad. God damn it. And I'm gonna watch this episode probably 2 or 3 more times, and then I'm gonna talk about next week's episode because it just pisses me the fuck off. Also, I got new gym shirts. They're sick as fuck. Anyways, that's it, man. I can't stand looking at this shit.